What's up, man? How you guys doing out there today? Here, let me get this up. Stuck in my head there. Anyways, I'm in the process of editing this video that you're currently watching right now. Today we're going to be doing a little preview of the Acme paint. Now, I bet you all been wondering what's up with that and when we are going to get them in individual cans, and I don't know. We like to take a bit of a slow, easy, careful approach when launching a product onto the site. So right now we only have them in the 30 packs, but they're a really good deal. You can get these for $3.95 a can in the 30 packs right now. I think the pack total is $119.99, if I remember, if my math is right. Someone correct me, I'm sure somebody will. But we've been kind of just slowly letting them out, just getting people to try them out and see what they think about them. And I gotta tell you, the response has been really great. It's a low number paint line, and the reason why we did this is we just want to kind of ease into this and just make sure that each color that we bring out is going to be up to our standards, you know, because it's very difficult to create that consistency within a paint line. Even the best have issues with it sometimes, and we've discussed this in previous videos. In the whole world of paint, we're just a small guy, a little small fry in the big fish world. But you know, we're plucky, we do our thing. And you know, I just want to make sure that we bring it out, that you guys will be happy with it. And you know, we've ironed out all the, you know, little kinks and things like that. What we're trying to do is create a good medium to low cost paint for someone who just wants to piece and just wants some good poppy colors that they might not be getting in their local hardware store brand. Also, we wanted to bring out something that you could put those nice fat caps on, your thin tips, and get that kind of, that flavor of a nice quality European paint. I would say it's a little bit more pressurized than something like the Flame Blue, but maybe not quite as pressurized as something like Flame Orange. Somewhere in the middle. More like a hardcore can, I guess. I'm sure some people are like, hardcore is high pressure. Maybe to some people, I don't know. But it's subjective opinions here, guys. It's my subjective opinions. But it's very glossy, and I really enjoy that, you know, especially with piecing and doing cartoon characters, because they really pop off the wall with that glossy sheen. And you know, and a lot of the artisan cans come in a matte finish these days, so it kind of stands out from the crowd. But you know, that's kind of one reason why I like the iron lac colors. When you look at pieces done with iron lac, they just really pop off the wall. And you know, there's some Rust-Oleum colors. They're glossy paint as well, and they look really, really nice. So we're going to go ahead and get into this video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about some piecing techniques, just some basic stuff that we haven't done yet. So I think you guys will enjoy it. What we're going to do today is talk about dusting your 3Ds and adding some keys to them. It'll give your basic black 3D a lot more dimension and a lot more flavor. A lot more flavor. And we're also going to delve a little bit into some character stuff as well too. But before we get started, should we go look at the previous videos comments? You know, I love doing that in these videos, and you know, you guys love getting the shout outs. So let's take a look at the red coverage test video, and let's just kind of look at some of the top comments, and I'm going to respond to them for you. All right, so the top comment is by Title 10, and his comment is Buffy the Wall Slayer. Ah, it's a play on words there, because I was buffing out those walls. Very, very clever, Title 10. I like that very much. What were some of the comments to that comment? Oh, it was me. It said, bruh, my arm was killing me at the end. It was, man. Using that stock tip, forget about it, son. I am definitely doing New York Fats in the next kind of test like that. All right, the next comment was from Niall, and he said it's 5:20 in the morning in the Netherlands, and he's watching the video. He woke up for the note. Now that's what I call dedication, Niall. Thank you very much for watching the videos. All right, let's take a look at the next top comment, third top. This is from Eardrum Assassin. Something tells me he's a DJ or a guitarist or something. He's got something going on in his world. He says, great comparison. Guess I know which red I want to use to hide stuff with. Agreed. The Molotov and the Montana Gold definitely hid better than the others. They did. They really did. But that flame had actually the Flame Blue, even though it covered very bad, did have a lot left. But the Iron Lac Soviet, that had a lot of paint left in it still. I mean, the can was almost full. In fact, I did an Instagram video with it, and I painted a Spider-Man character and did a throw up. And even after doing that, I still had some left. So it's kind of a crazy thing, you know. The Iron Lac had the most paint of all, and I even had room to go paint on the dumpster with. And that Spider-Man came out pretty dank, actually. Anyways, There's just so many variables, man. There's just so many variables. But I'm glad you guys really liked that video, and I think we should do a yellow comparison test up next. What do you guys think? Anyways, let's look at another comment. Let's see. It was Azul1212. He says, I once heard GR's laugh when I was sleeping, but little did I know he was right behind me, smiling. Hit me off. Is that a play on Howard the Alien? Is that what he's like when you have sleep paralysis? Should we paint Howard the Alien? Maybe we should do that in a future video. Let me know. Let's see. Oh, and the fourth comment would be a first from Flower Edit. And that was Flower Edit's first. And I just got to give a shout out to Squad, the notification squad. You know, some people on the internet say you guys are cancer. I say you guys are the soul of the internet. So thank you. Thank you, First Squad. Thank you for always being there supporting us. And let's see. I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, HSSNVA says, hey, are you Cuban? Only my legs. Only my legs. So anyways, that was a lot of fun. But yo, I always try to go through the comments as much as possible. I love the lovers. I love the haters. I love the trolls. I love everybody.
Toy! Everyone's toy! Bunch of toys! Toys in here! Everyone's a toy!
You hear about that? They're trying to ban straws everywhere now. What will they think of next? I love society. Let's get to this video and we're going to talk a little bit about these paints. We're going to have a little bit of fun. There's going to be a little bit of noise in the background. I apologize. It's just the nature of the spot that I'm at. I'm looking for other spots around the Seattle area, so let me know. And so let's get cracking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we got some beats today. Shout out to Soul Choppa, my homie Soul Choppa. He sent me some beats, and I am looking forward to using them in this video. All right, guys, I'll see you at the wall. Peace. What's up, guys? So in this segment of the video, what we're going to do is we're going to start doing some detail on the 3D here. You know, you can do a simple black 3D. You can put shines, you can do piano keys, you can do all kinds of stuff, whatever it is you want to do. But what I'm going to do is use a scrap can of cyan here, and I'm just going to dust it in. I'm going to dust it in, and then I'm going to come back with black and put some keys in it to kind of offset it real simply. It'll look really good, and I think it'll set off really nicely. Once we're done with that, we'll put a halo around this, and it'll really make the piece pop a lot more. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And this is a simple technique that anybody can use. You don't have to be an expert at painting to do this. You can do this. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start dusting this. And again, I got the Acme cyan, the scrap can. This is a perfect thing for a scrap can, by the way. This is cyan with a black dot cap. All right, as you can see, it added quite a bit more depth to the piece, and all I did was just dust in some of that cyan into the black, and I used hardly any of it. This can had about this much paint in it. Maybe I used about that much, almost none. The effect is very pronounced. Now let's go ahead and get some black, and what we're going to do is just put some keys coming in like this. Now here's the thing, I'm going to be using the Acme black, so I don't think the shade of the black will exactly match the Montana black that's underneath it. So it might be a little bit off on the blackness, because not all blacks are the same. So we're just going to focus on the concept. But you know, it might match pretty close, so we'll see. So let's go ahead and just drop some keys in here, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and start lacing in the halo. And the halo will give it a nice little bit of a pop. And the other good thing about the halo too is if you ever find yourself in a situation where your 3D just looks a little bit off, you can cut back with that halo to clean it up. For example, right here, it's a little bit too thick right here. So I'm gonna go over that with the halo and clean that up just a little bit. So let's get cracking. Oh, also I'm using slime green. I love this color so much. So yeah, I think it turned out really good. You know, just some good basic techniques to get you a level up of where you were before, to help make your piece pop off just a little bit more. So why don't we dress him up with a little character? How about a little rat guy? I think that would be perfect. Hey, what's up guys? So I'm in the process right now of just lacing in my character right now. And I'm doing my Ratto character. He's just this little rat guy. Kind of an evil rat kind of dude. But anyways, so when you're doing characters, you know, there's a plethora of things you can get influence and inspiration from on the internet. And, you know, when you're practicing, just treat it like you're working with a pencil. Maybe start with a lighter shade, like the lighter gray color, and just kind of start sketching it in. You know, if it doesn't come out perfect, don't worry about it. You can always cut back a little bit with an outline color. You know, sometimes people put a halo around their characters as well too. You can do that, and you can clean it up that way. All right, let's make sure we get that white in first. That way it looks nice and clean when we outline it here. Alright guys, so we went ahead and got the character filled in, and I put a little bit of darker red shadowing in the negative space areas, only because I had some white lettering sticking through from the last video. So we went ahead and just added some shadowing in there. It'll give it a bit more depth. The reds didn't quite match, so we had to kind of figure out a way to work it in, just to kind of blend in the background. So I think it works good as just a little bit of a shadow. Now I was gonna do like a darker gray shadowing underneath this, but I think we should just do a whole separate video on shadowing characters. So we'll just skip that for now. We'll just keep it with the simple gray fill in, and I think it's a little bit easier for people to digest when they're getting started. So now you have your character filled. You got the whites of the eyes, the whites of the teeth. All you have to do is outline it now. See, simple as that, just a simple outline. I'm using the black, gloss black Acme with a black dot cap. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm just putting a few little highlights on the character right now, just to give it a little bit more depth and dimension. This is really easy to do, you know, just take a nice soft cap like a blue dot, and it'll atomize the spray really, really nicely. And then just kind of lightly just dapple the spray, kind of pull away a little bit. I think if you're uncomfortable doing this, maybe just practice with a board at first. Just get a piece of wood and just kind of practice pulling away as you spray a little bit. And it's just a very light touch. And you can get these nice little highlights up here like this. You know, try to keep in mind that you want to have like a light source coming from somewhere, and try to line all your highlights up like that. But don't overdo it. That's the key. If you do too many, then your character starts looking like chrome. Although that is kind of popular these days. If you look at some of the anime art and whatnot, you know, the characters, they look like they're dipped in chrome or something. So you know what? If that's your style, rock it. It's all good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and finish this up, and we'll get to the closeout, and then we'll be done with this video. See you in a second. All right, guys, I think it turned out pretty good. The lighting's a little bit rough right now, so why don't we just kind of pan across so we can get some nice close-up details of things. And you guys can see some of the techniques that we used in this video. We used a little bit of 3D outlining, some shading in the 3D, as well as some bars put in there, just to give it a bit more depth, as you can see here. I think it really made the piece pop off really nicely. And this is a good way for someone who's getting started to just kind of try out a few different techniques to kind of just develop their skills a little bit more. Check out El Ratto right there. I really like this character. I'm definitely bringing him back. As you can see, the highlights on it gave it much more depth, much more flavor, if you will. And I think it turned out pretty good. So let's go ahead and go back to the warehouse and do our closeout here, and then we'll move on to the next video. See you guys soon. Alright guys, that was a lot of fun. We had a chance to try out some of these Acme colors and see how they sprayed. It was a small sampling, but we will do a more in-depth video very, very soon. I just wanted to get a little feel for them, see how they sprayed and what they look like on the wall. And I gotta tell you, it's very, very thick. And the line quality is very, very sharp. And those are two things that really matter to me a lot when I'm painting. The valve feels really good. The spring doesn't feel too hard. And it doesn't have a lot of throw in it, so it's a little bit more precise, I'd say. Similar to what's in the flame orange, I would say, as far as the valve goes. It's different than the iron lac valve, that's for sure. It is glossy. It's very, very glossy, which makes it great for cartoon characters and whatnot. In the next video, we'll do a much more in-depth look into the colors of the Acme line. in particular the purples, the reds, the blues, because you want to see a lot of those primary colors. I will tell you this though, this bright avocado really, really pops. And if you get it in your box, you're going to be a happy painter, that is for sure. I really do like the cyan. It definitely looks like cyan. We do have a pink and a yellow, so you could do some CMYK type effects with it like that. Now, right here, I have a 30 pack. These are the packs that the Acme paint is coming in right now. And I just thought I'd grab one off the shelf and we can kind of take a look at it, because eventually they will be exclusively Acme cans. But right now you're getting a little bit of mix of some of our back stock items that we have on the site. But these are a great deal. They come to your door at $119. So that's 30 cans, shipping included, 119 bucks to your door. So that's $3.95 a can. It's quite a deal for some quality paint, if I say so myself. Now this is a limited time special, so I don't know how long we're going to be doing it. Probably through the summer, so it's a good time to stock up. If you want to get 1 or 2 packs, split with your homies, get the crew together, if you know what I'm saying, and get yourself some nice quality paint. It's totally doable. Totally doable. So let's take a look at the inside of the box here, and we can see what comes in the pack. Now every pack comes with a few extra goodies. It looks like in this one you have a Magic Ink 500 marker, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite pens for stickers. Excellent marker. Oil-based, not alcohol-based. That's the stuff. Also you get a little press and go, catch a little tag here and there, and a nice little canvas. Do some art for your mom. Tell your mom that you love her. So now let's take a look at the paint that comes in the 30 pack. Each pack will come with 12 cans of Acme. Let's open it up and see. What did I drop over there? I'm always dropping something in these videos, aren't I? I'm kind of like Dick Van Dyke. Always tripping, always dropping. You guys know who Dick Van Dyke is? Probably not. Okay, so let's take a look here. It looks like we have some light turquoise. I'm a big fan of the light turquoise, by the way. And let's see. Ooh, blush pink. Excellent shade. Oh, deep purple, which I really like a lot. The deep purple, excellent. And let's see. Oh, there's some of the grade that I use in this video. But here's the deal. Each one of these packs that you get will be different. Each time you get one, it's something different, so you never know. They are made in assembly line, so I guess it is possible you get the same colors, but it's highly unlikely because we make them over time and they all get mixed up on the palette, so it'll always be a different mix inside your pack. But there you go. You get 12 cans of the Acme in your order. Now, what are we filling the rest of it with? Good question. Let's take a look at some of the boxes here. I don't know what's in here. It's like a surprise. Oh, dope. Okay, so we got some sugar cans in here. I really like this green, actually. The spearmint cover's very, very good. Is this TV? I'm sorry, Bubblicious. This is Bubblicious, and this is TV, which is also a really nice color too. These are actually really good shades for the sugar paint. You know, we have the original formula, the first generation, and if you're getting the first generation, definitely get the bright purples, the greens. They're excellent. They're really, really nice. So you got 6 cans of sugar in there. What else is in here? Oh, wow. Blast from the past. Look at that. You get 3 cans of old school Flame. These are Flame Reds, the original, out of production, and they'll never be back. So this is going in your collector's items collection. Or you can paint with them, whatever you want to do. Let's see. This is F137 Deep Black Matte. So matte black. Isn't that fun? What else? Oh. See, I'm always dropping stuff. All right, dope. So you got 6. You got 3 cans of Montana Hardcore 2. Check that out. You got 3 cans of Hardcore in here. $3.95. Can you beat that? I don't think anyone can beat that. All right, let's open up the last box in here and see what's in it. Ah, the last remainders of our Yardmaster and another can of sugar. Oh, another can of TV. I love this purple. I love it. Now, it looks like we're down to the browns, down with the brown of the Yardmaster cans. But this is Chippewa, and it covers really, really good. And this is it. Once these are gone, they are never coming back. They are gone forever. Lost to the ages. So this is your last chance to pick up a can of Yardmaster. God, they're such a handsome can, aren't they? Have you guys seen these before? They have the old school cap, the old school single wall design can. I mean, the graphic on it. You get out of here. It's so old school. It's so cool. But underneath, you do have a coloring like a modern can. You know, I don't know why they didn't kick off, because they're really cool. You can just never tell, guys. You can just never tell sometimes. But they're in this kit, and that's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and drop these in here. And I guess that's it. That is your 30 pack. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a couple quick hit-offs on this bad boy. So whoever gets this pack gets some free hit-offs. I love these markers. Don't worry, this isn't the one from the kit. That one's right there. This is mine. All right, so let's go ahead and pack this up. Somebody will get some hit-offs in their order. And also, if you ever want to hit off in your order, just be sure to email artprimo.com@gmail.com, artprimo.com@gmail.com, and they will hold the order for me. So anyways, let's go ahead and close out the video. I hope you guys had fun watching it. I had fun making it. It was fun to kind of go through this random box and see what was in there. You never know. And that's really cool. So anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys are having a good day out there. It is hot, 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 hot. And I'm going to go jump in the pool. So I'll see you guys later. I love you guys. Remember this ArtPrimo. And oh, what was that I always say? Oh yeah, be your own grandpa. Because graffiti's whatever you want it to be. And don't let a hater fade you. Because you got a lot to give to the world. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.